Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. We have been making progress on our second district. I'm just kind of letting the first district run at the moment. It's pretty self-contained. We are, of course, still relying on it for certain resources, which is fine. That is all well and good. Should I? I feel like there is a little bit of supplemental stuff I should be doing over here. But at the same time, I kind of want to focus on this. Let's go ahead and get things running. So we are, of course, having to get our dynamite in here. We basically need to avoid using more dynamite inside this area, at least until we've taken care of this big old lump of ugly. Once we get rid of this, we can, then start doing a little bit better terraforming elsewhere. But right now, we've got the 20 explosives that are probably sitting in this warehouse right here. Yep, right there, 20 explosives for this. And then everything new that is being produced is being taken over here to use to get rid of this big old ugly blob. So that's how that is going. How are we doing over here? We don't seem to be too bad, Hmm. Part of me kind of wants to stick another one of these log piles over here. And then maybe just have some beavers as runners. Hmm. The main issue here is that I don't necessarily have a lot of extras. You guys are actually doing pretty good. Can I see how many... Alright, hang on. I'm going to pause a second. I want to see if there's a way... Alright, so this is... Here, we got 8 adults. Can I see how many are unemployed? Is there a way for me to see that? I seem to recall seeing that somewhere before. Transport goods between warehouses when idle. That's fine. I seem to recall seeing that somewhere. There... There's beavers. Kinda wish... Let's see. Oh, I can see who's working where. Oh, unemployed right there at the bottom. Duh, jeez, I am YouTuber blindness, folks. Alright, so we got that. That's all well and good. Oh, I was doing something over here too, kinda. Only kinda, though. We've got that working just fine. We'll leave that be. Wow, you are a lot of... Oh, right, because I have this set to import up to 100. Which it has now, so it should be fine. Of course, we're waiting on these. As soon as these grow, I'm going to delete the route that brings lugs in. Actually, you know what? How long do these have? That's 19%. That's, of course, 6%. We'll give it a couple of days. In a couple of days, we will get rid of that route. For now, we're going to leave this sit. We're just going to let this run a bit. In point of fact, I think that is the extent of what I am going to do. Wow, look at this. These guys just don't have as much water as they should. I think... Oh, man. You guys are running the water pumps. Do I need additional pumps? I have 9 unemployed beavers on this side. Okay. I guess I will do a little something here. I am going to, because we are having some issues with it, go over here. We're going to say a lumberjack flag. We're going to put you right there on that little spot so that we can get some more beavers working on cutting these logs. That'll give us 3 that are lumberjacks and the 1 to replant. Which the replanting is definitely keeping up with the cutting so far, so I don't envision that being too much of a problem. Over here we might be having a little bit of an issue, but we seem to be okay. Carrots are doing good. Alright. We are slowly getting more dynamite over here. Alright, now that we are fairly stable again, I'm going to clear my throat. I am going to go ahead and let this run a little bit, let ourselves get these resources built up, and be back relatively shortly. See you then. Alright, I am back. This area here is now done. Let's go ahead and set that off. Boom, there we go. Before I queue up the next, I have an idea. So I've been kind of watching the beavers work, and part of the reason why this area is being so slow to be cut down is because these guys are in this constant state of nearly full. Now, obviously, there's... Oh, we've got a drought incoming. Let me pause while I talk then. Now, beavers that are unemployed, of which in this district we have 8, they will not grab from the flags, but they will move between warehouses. So I'm thinking, if I make a second log pile, if I put a log pile here, and let's put a log pile right there, but let's go ahead and let it get built. Should get done fairly quick. There we go. Now, if I set desired down to, say, 30, and this one still desires more, I'm wondering if, at least in my brain, what should happen here is the beavers should take the lumberjacks should take their logs out of the flag, put them in the nearest log pile, which for these two is this one. For this one, it's a toss-up. It could be either or. Which will let them empty that faster, and then the beavers should, theoretically, the unemployed ones, of which we have 8, should start shuttling them over from this one to this one. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and let it run a touch. Alright, so they are emptying them out of here. That is good. Where are you going? You are emptying to that new one as well, so that one must count as closer. Now, how many do you have? You have 10 so far. I might be able to get away knocking this down to like 20 or 10. I am curious if they will go over the desired amount or not, because there should be about 60 that were backlogged. Alright, they're at 28. Let's go ahead and wait for morning. Oh. Somebody was hungry. Let's go ahead and wait for them to do it. I want to see if it goes over 30. And what happens at that point. If that's the point where the other beavers start moving them, or what? Alright, we've got 31. They're continuing to bring more. I'm not seeing any other beavers doing haulage. So let's pause real quick. Was there a building to do that? It's under labor, I think. Hauling post. Alright. Let's go ahead. Ooh. Alright, where is your... Oh, it's that side. That's inconvenient. Well, I suppose I could put you there. Yeah, but that's going to put a bunch of stuff right on the outskirts. What if I put you that way? Yeah. Let's put you there. Go ahead, get this built. Take a look and see if there is something like that. Because this is empty, which means that these guys are now having to go all the way over here for the logs. Can I... Alright, so since they obviously will continue to bring them regardless, I'm going to set that lower. Wow, alright, we've got 5 workers. Ah, prioritize building by haulers. There we go. So now, alright, we're going to have to wait one more day. One day more. Another day, another destiny. No, no, no. I'm not singing Les Mis right now. Les Mis has nothing to do with beavers. At least I don't think so. Okay, there we go. Now the haulers are going to move these. And the lumberjacks are going to continue hauling to this lumber pile, to this log pile because it's closer. But the haulers are going to bring them over here. Excellent. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, now that we've got that little bit of stuff worked out, let's go ahead. I've got a few dynamite that have built up in the interim. Well, explosives, whatever, to make dynamite. Landscaping. Dynamite. We're gonna come right there, and we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do this in small size chunks. These guys are not getting as much water as I would like. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something here real quick. Let's get another water pump. Right there would do. Alright, we're gonna get one more water pump built. It's a terrible time for it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. We do not have enough stored water to get this built. But we have some dedicated haulers now, and that's good. The drought has started. 9 days. Man, I don't know what the end of it is going to look like, but hey, we can see the very tail end, apparently. That's weird. I don't think it was doing that before. Has there been an update? There might have been an update. Alright, you are waiting on materials. Why are you waiting on materials? Everything is built. Can I bump up your construction priority? I kind of want you built sooner rather than later. I mean, it would have been handy to have it done before the water dried up, but we're still kind of good at the moment. I was going to pause again, but we're running into weird issues. Okay, now they're doing it. I guess maybe they are prioritizing the log pile over... maybe. Over the middle of the line priorities, because this is somehow making it higher, maybe? I don't know. Still, it's doing what I want, and I have a workaround for the single problem it may have been causing, so... There we go. Alright, we only have one unemployed beaver now, who theoretically could be working here. But I guess having one guy do whatever is probably fine. We will come back when we either finish this or the drought ends or something happens. You know the drill. At least I hope you do by now. I'll see you shortly. Alright, we are back once again. Our dynamite is ready to go. Let's go ahead and click detonate. Let it run a second. Boom. There we go, all nice and cleared out. We are going to go ahead and grab the next section. I think I'll do this little bit. That little section there ought to go nicely. Then I think I'm going to straighten that edge up, and then we'll start working our way through all of that. That's kind of the plan, at least. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe? We'll see. Alright, other than that, we have started to produce logs over here. We no longer have the need for the import of logs, so we're going to trash that. Bam, just like so. Now, we are going to go the other direction with it, however. So we are going to make a route. Oh, hang on. Add a new route. That's the button. This button is what I want. Go there, please. We are going to export logs. And that's basically that. Let's see what our distribution limits here are. We want... Where's my logs? Alright. Let's see exactly what this means again. Resources below this limit are not carried out from a district and prioritized by incoming distributors. Alright. High resources above this limit are not carried into a district. Okay, so we're not going to set a maximum, but we're going to say that if you have less than 100, we definitely need them. Now, there's more than that in there, so it's not going to be a high priority, but they will do so. Excellent. Now, District 2's limits, we are going to... We're going to switch this up a little bit. Don't give out less. Don't send any out if we have less than 100. Yeah. Above this limit are not carried into a district. All right. And that's fine. We don't need to bring any more in because we are growing them here. All right. Good. All right. We've got that set up. Our beavers are now getting the next batch of explosives on the go. Oh. It looks like they are, in fact, drawing some of the explosives for this from this district. Interesting. I didn't think they would do so. This might actually be done fairly quick, then. I was gonna pause, but if this bit gets done quickly, then we won't necessarily need to. This is looking a little iffy over here, but I think we'll be fine. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Oh. Alright, we're down to the bottom layer, and we have 4 days left. Alright, what we're gonna do, I know it's a little problematic. We're gonna go ahead and pause all of our pumps, because I don't want to lose this last reservoir. At least not until we have, like, only a day or so left. This is just about done, so we'll detonate this, select the next area, and then I think we will call it good. And pause up again. No, pause the recording up again. One more. They should have this. Yeah. Oh, nope. That's just a beaver going to look over there. Really? A whole nother day? Come on, guys. I think they need something for the nightlife. We might need to focus on that next episode. Because I'm not getting to it this one. That's for sure. Alright, come on. Just a little longer. Ooh, where are we down to 4? Where's our well-being stuff? Ooh, there we go. Oh, somebody didn't eat carrots. Looks like 2 people didn't eat carrots. Okay, here we go. Boom. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to select up our next thing, which will be this. Alright, you go. We'll do that. There we go. This will make it nice and even, and we'll be able to get things going from there. Alright. I will come back when something interesting happens, which, judging from things, is probably going to be the end of the drought. Alright, the drought has ended. The water hasn't made it down here yet, obviously. But we can go ahead and get these water pumps turned back on, start refilling our reservoirs, our water tanks, cisterns, whatever you would like to call them. Because now if the water goes away entirely, it's not going to cause any additional problems. We did lose a couple of little carrots here. Not a big deal. We are definitely beyond the point of that causing issues. Whoosh. Here we go. And very shortly here, the water will flow out. And there we go. All of our stuff is getting power again. Excellent. which means that the dynamite will go a little bit faster. Is there anything we might like to do while we wait on the next batch of dynamite? Because if I can get it started now, we can always deal with it after. Of course, I'm waiting on dynamite, and a lot of the stuff I want to do involves dynamite. Alright, I guess I'm just going to wait for this batch to be ready, and we will come back when either that or something else of actual interest happens. Alright, I am back, and I have run into a problem. We now have enough beavers in this district that the food is not being kept up. We have nothing left as far as carrots go in District 2. So, very briefly here, I think, we're going to set the distribution limits up a little bit. Do not go below... Oh, there's only 277 in stock. You know what? We're going to not do that. We're going to say instead, let's add a route to here for berries. If we bring berries in, that'll keep them from starving at the very least. And I think they will still prefer to eat carrots. So if we can do that... And of course, the carrot harvest is coming in. So we're going to have to expand this area here. We have 4 unemployed now. Alright, let's go ahead and start expanding our farm situation at least a little bit. Food, we need farmhouse. This will be 2 more employed beavers. We are going to say plant crops. We're going to say carrots for the moment. And let's go to there, I think. And we will go ahead and extend our little path to there for now. And we'll let them get on that. This is almost done, so we'll come back in just a moment or two, assuming I don't have a giant rash of beavers dying. It looks like they've all fed. So, yeah, they're up to 5 now, so they're good. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's just wait. This is about done. So, barring sunset happening abnormally fast. I did turn my gear factory back on, because we just have a surplus of logs. And I figure I might as well turn them into gears for when we need them. We are almost done here. Oh, not quite. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. And just like that, we are ready to go. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to see if we can't do a montage of explosions. Detonate! Right, and with that massive series of explosions that took far too long in real time, we have one little blob of land left in our way. So let's go ahead, delete this path, put down a bit of dynamite, and let her rip. Any moment now, here we go, there's a beaver building it. Boom, detonate, gone. Let's go ahead and remove these stairs, just like so. And that is pretty much that. We're going to come in here. We are going to delete this section of path. And I want to see if I can put in another district gate. And then connect that up. There we go. Alright, so this is all now District 2. And I'm going to say right now that if nothing else, that project has let me see that if we want to do any sort of serious construction, demolition projects in the future, say like over here or over there, even just building a decent series of canals, we're gonna need to seriously up our dynamite production. So we'll think about that for the future. As you can see, we're in the middle of a drought at the moment. I'm gonna just go ahead and let things run here for now. We actually still have a decent amount of dynamite in this area here. So I think it's not too bad an idea to go ahead and extend our canal. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We will get that done. Now, we do have a slight problem in that the, is there a way for me to... I can't really see it from here. But we do have a piece of land directly underneath this platform, because this is only a one-high platform. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem, because the water will flow over, this will fill up, and it'll be fine. The real thing is that I don't want to actually detonate this dynamite until the drought is over. Because then we'll have more water flowing in, it'll help get everything going. But I also want to get this too deep. I also did discover something during our montage there. The distribution posts here have a stock of everything for their routes, and it keeps 25 on hand. So anytime they actually used some explosives from over here, the number wouldn't actually go down, but it would... Huh, I guess my number has gone down. But it would end up using up explosives from the stock, so it was refilling the stock before it was giving me the new explosives. Oh, I see why. It's because there's none in there, but there is over here. Okay, that's what it was showing me. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, the ones that are in stock in the distribution posts don't show up as available. So that's a weird little idiosyncrasy. Alright, let's just go ahead. We're going to burn out the remainder of this drought, and we're going to call it an episode. We cleaned out this entire space, which is going to be important because we're going to put up more farms. So this district, District 2, is going to be our breadbasket. We're also going to devote quite a bit of space to growing trees for logs. So this is going to be where we do most of our growth. District 1 is going to remain a mixed district. It kind of does a little bit of everything. But District 2 is going to be primarily focused on growing things. And judging from the fact that I'm going to need to seriously up production, I think my third district will end up being focused on that, on industry. So we've just got a little bit longer. I will go ahead and get this. You know what? Let me wait till there's half a day. Actually, you know what? I'm not really... Let's go ahead and do it now. Let's go ahead and do it now. Bam. And water. And we can go ahead and say, please fill in with that. We should be able to get that canal deepened by the end of the episode. As you can see, it has been draining the water levels down doing this, but I think we're going to be fine. There's only about a day before the water flows down, so nothing should be too awful bad. I think we're going to run maybe just a touch long doing this, but there's only a few pieces left. So let's just get this last little bit dug, and then we can put off any more landscaping for a future episode. And... oh, really? Did you guys really not do it? Oh, I'm gonna run long because of this. And after my nifty montage and everything, I am disappointed. I am disappointed. But hey, the drought's over. Let's get that done. There we go. Alright. Boom. Did you not Boom. There we go. Boom. Alright. And now it's gonna... Yeah, see, it's drying up a little bit because the water's not there, but the water is about to be there. Let's just watch that water flow in. Do, 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 do. Water's gonna come on down. Flow on in here. Fill this area back up, which will let water flow in past these little dams. There we go. More water flowing in. And we are good. Ooh, it actually overflowed there a touch for a moment. Alright. That is something to keep an eye on in the future. But we've cleared our land. We are good to get District 2 up to its fullest capacity, which is going to be for a future episode. That is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.